Good evening. Good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? Let me readjust my screen. There we go. But when I'm not the only one that is with with it. Miss Shanetta. Hi, Desi. Hi, Miss Bonnie. Quay, Miss Shanetta. Hey, Miss Whitley. Oh, Miss Bonnie's other half. Hey. Y'all, a couple of things. Sorry I'm late. I'll be trying to put my son to sleep before I even get on here. He's not asleep, but he's pretend sleeping right now, so maybe he'll actually fall asleep. All right. So I'm going to open up the show. We are going to talk about a couple of HBCU players who have either they've made the 53-man roster, or they have a potential to possibly sign to the practice squad. You know, we're going to talk about that. This was basically the cut date deadline for a lot of the NFL's teams before, of course, the real season begins. So I'm going to be posting some of those players. If you know of any of the players, you can also drop them in the comments. I don't have like an exhausted list of all of the players, but I have some that I can share with you. And so if you hear me miss somebody, then you can just speak up and say something. Shout out to Kyle T. Mosley. He did tag me, even though I really had my ears to the streets for this particular player. And that is how we're going to open up the show, is basically talking about the HBCU players that made that NFL roster. Whitley said it's shipwreck week. I know that's right. I know that's right. So former Jackson State star and Dallas Cowboys edge rusher James "The Problem" Houston made the initial 53-man roster for the team. This is huge. As you all know, James Houston was drafted to the Detroit Lions. He had 8 sacks in his first year at the Detroit Lions, and that was starting Thanksgiving Day on for like the rest of the season. He could have probably outdid Aiden Hutchinson. That's how good he is, right? But he had a setback, and now he is back. And he was, you know what's really, really interesting? He was just signed to training camp. Like, I want to say no more than 4 or 5 weeks ago, he was signed to training camp. Maybe even a little bit less than that. And he got into those preseason games, and it was a QB pressure, QB hurry, sack, tackle. You know, he just was all like, if you watch those games, you would see him jump off the screen, even if he's disrupting the quarterback. This is actually a great spot for James Houston. They do have some depth at edge rush. I think they have either a first or second rounder that's also an edge rusher, but James Houston just produced more. And, you know, sometimes politics can definitely get in the way when you have someone that is in the league and they came from a lower round, but he just jumps off the screen, and there was no way that they would have been able to put him on the practice squad and him not immediately get claimed by a team. I know Micah Parsons was trying to negotiate his contract for whatever reason, you know, going back and forth with the money situation. So I think that also had a positive effect on James Houston getting signed, right? Or being able to make that 53-man roster. All right, let's go look at some more players that signed. And I'm just going to go from Kyle T. Moses' page. He's a journalist. He's on SI with HBCU Legends. So, former North Carolina Central offensive lineman Torricelli Simpkins III has made the New Orleans Saints initial 53-man roster. After an impressive preseason, he did not allow any sacks. So congratulations to that young man. We always talk about the North Carolina Central. Well, we have been as of late talking about that HBCU offensive line at North Carolina Central. So it's good to see that they're producing offensive linemen that are producing in the NFL. I want to say he maybe might have posted. I don't want to make a definitive statement. So let me Google this one because it doesn't actually say that he made the roster. It just says congratulations. So I'm going to look at the Minnesota Vikings 53-man roster. As you all know, Elijah Williams, which was the MEAC Defensive Player of the Year, I want to say that he was able to make that 53-man roster. And it's very important to talk about that because Elijah Williams was that I just saw it on their website. So I'm going to pull up his picture. So that's Elijah Williams, and he's from Morgan State. And he was able to make the initial 53-man roster. So congratulations to Elijah Williams. Of course, now y'all know Shedeur was gonna make that roster. Congratulations to Shedeur Sanders, former Jackson State player, two-time SWAC champion, SWAC Offensive Player of the Year. He made the initial 53-man roster. Just a little bit about the Cleveland Browns because I've definitely been following them a little bit. They waived Huntley, which they signed him due to those injuries that was on the Browns roster. So they waived Huntley, and then they traded Kenny Pickett yesterday to the Raiders. Hey, Miss Natasha. Whitley is going to bed. So let's make this real interesting for her so that she can stay up. We can ready to watch we're going to go over Prairie View versus Texas Southern. We'll just get right into the mess. That'll keep you up, Whitley. All right. Let me see what other players. Oh. This young man has actually been in the he has been in the NFL. I want to say this is his third year. Is it his third or fourth? Might be his fourth year. Say maybe it's his fourth year. Anyway, and that is none other than Kobe Durant. He plays for the LA Rams. Very, very talented. He has so many interceptions, passes defended, deflection. Like, he is a very talented DB. And even though he's 5'11", he is a ball hawk. Like, literally stares down the quarterback and intercepts in those lanes. He's really, really good. So congratulations to him. As the NFL releases more, I'm pretty sure they've all released their roster, but as I'm able to like look a little bit, delve a little bit more deeper into what's what, I will make those announcements. As far as Rob McDaniel is concerned, so the thing of it is, he might not. So as of right now, he'll have an opportunity to join the Washington Commanders practice squad. Clearing waivers, I want to say that's like a time period where another squad can claim you before you sign to the practice squad. Or if you're signed to the practice squad, they can just say, hey, I want that right there. So we're going to be really watching closely because there are some teams that need some talented DBs, and in terms of like cap space and stuff, sometimes they get the rookies or the guys that aren't going to cost them that much for the first year. So we're going to keep an eye out on Rob McDaniel. I think that the Commanders is a perfect spot for him. I like their team. You know, Doug Williams is there. There's a couple of other, I haven't seen their 53-man roster, but there's a couple of other HBCU players. I'm sure the Crosby Merritt young man who was drafted in the 6th round, he actually went to Alabama State. So there's quite a few players that are still there. So I'll be looking more into that. Okay. I'm crooked here. Lord, they don't never be when it's time. They're never there. Never there when the game is over. That's one thing I'll say about being a podcaster and also creating SWAC Saturday is that when you lose a game, you can't not get online. Like when we lost to Gremlin, I was so devastated. I did not want to have a live. I don't even think I did my hair that day. Like the streamer, quit lurking. I know that's right. Okay. What y'all want to get into first? I'm going to take a poll on that. We're going to talk a little bit about, okay, so here's the options. We can do a recap, of course, of the Southern. Any last closing thoughts on how Southern handled that situation, or we could just move right into week one. So here's the good thing about being in football season. Folks aren't going to dwell too much because we got to move on to the next week. We don't have time for that. Oh, Miss Shanetta. See, I wanted to be. That's how bad my life was. I was in shambles. I was crying. I was inconsolable. So let's start this poll. What are we talking about first? Are we gonna go right on into the what is it? Third Ward? The Third Ward, Chris Dishman? Bringing it to him? Or are we gonna do a recap of Sudden? Strike, and strike again. I thought Crook fell into leg punch train after that beat down. There he is. Said I'm easy like Sunday morning. All right, there's Mr. Ford. I was like, wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna just be honest with you. Coach Dishman, I knew he was like that SWAC Media Day. When I asked him, I said, last year with PV, you knocked him in the mouth. He said, yeah, we sure did, and we're going to do it again. I knew he had it, but I didn't know he was going to go crazy like that. Hey, Mr. Ford.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
All right. You doing good?
So lovely of you to join us, Mr. Ford, because we are just, getting ready to get into it. I hope you guys have went ahead and took the poll because I put it up there. There's 132 folks in the chat. Go ahead and do your introduction, Mr. Ford. You got to say hi to your usuals.
Yeah. Hey, Miss Whitley. Is Dr. Kanisha on here? What about is Brandy on here? Hey, Brandy. Hey, everybody.
Miss Natasha says hey, and Mr. Blakely.
Hey, they doing all right? Did I say
Dr.
Dr.
Kanisha? She
Dr.
is in
Hey,
here.
yeah. How would you listen? Let me just start off with this. Let me tell you this. And I've been waiting to talk to you because I don't know what's going on. I had a 13-year-old kid come up to me today while I'm in the midst of grading papers and trying to do a lesson plan and said, Mr. Ford, you heard about Travis Hunter? I said, no, what happened with Travis Hunter? And so he went on to tell me some mess. Now, wait a minute. Now, is this some internet stuff or is this stuff actually true?
It's false.
Okay.
You talking about his wife divorcing him for $40 million?
Yeah. Is that true?
No, it's not true. It's not true.
Okay. All right.
And why is a 13-year-old up in grown folks?
Listen, I've been trying to tell y'all for the last 4-5 years. Black children are into Shadua and Travis Hunter.
I mean, they are all in the business. They are too grown.
Yes, they are all, and they listen to that mess.
Well, you know what? I think it's because us younger generation, sometimes we do have grown conversations in front of kids. We don't realize we're doing it. Because my son, I have a lot of older people in my family, and I was talking about guardianship with my aunt And when we were at dinner, he was like, "Mommy, are you going to become a guardian?" Like, what are you talking about? These kids are grown, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, they are. Because when I was 12, all I wanted was a baseball glove. I didn't know grown folks' business. I wanted a baseball glove. That's
Hey,
all I wanted.
you got up out of grown folks' business,
They
and
didn't
if
play
you
that
was
back then.
sitting
They would
there, you
knock you
better
out if
not
they
say
thought you was living.
nothing.
And you better not repeat
Right.
nothing.
Oh my goodness. They got to be more cognizant. Not him saying,
Oh,
"Mr. Ford, is that true about Travis?"
yeah.
Well, at least he knew where to come to because he knew he was going to get down to the bottom of it.
Well, I really was like, well, I'm be honest with you. I was like, what you talking about? And the first thing I'm saying was, now, is this for real? Is this, because he was telling me something. Anyway,
My son
listen,
about to get a whooping right now because he's not going to sleep.
listen, whatever you want to talk about, I'm down.
Did you see, speaking of Dr. Kanisha, did you see Howard's president?
No, what, when?
I could have sworn I seen the Howard University president resign, or am I
Oh yeah,
tripping?
yeah, I did. Yeah, that came across my phone. Yeah, that I did
What
see
do you
that.
think about
He,
that? He's stepping down in like
after
5
2 years,
days.
right? After 2 years,
It
right?
says Howard University President Ben Vincent III is stepping down from his role on August 31st, 2025, following student outrage over housing and billing issues. Wayne Frederick, the
Yeah, I
previous
remember
president
Wayne. I read, yeah,
and president emeritus, has been appointed to serve as interim president. Vincent began his tenure in September 2023 and is departing after 2 years in the position. And it says that there's a lot of student outrage over housing and billing issues.
yeah. You know, they didn't they boycott or slept outside or something? Wasn't that about 2 years ago, 3 years ago?
I remember that too.
Yeah,
So
you
it seems
remember
like it's the
Dr.
same
Kanisha? You know,
issue.
Kanisha, Dr. Kanisha, when was that when the kids slept outside? They went tents and all of that.
She
Because I
said,
saw that on the television.
"Is Dr. Frederick the one that invests into the band, or he the one that don't care too much for the band?"
I knew he was a medical doctor and he's from the islands or somewhere, right? Isn't he from like the Caribbean?
Dr. Kanisha said them kids was not sleeping outside; they was pump faking,
Oh, okay.
just like they pump faking now, knowing that they've been had those balances, but Howard was clearing them so that they could go to class. You knew you owed that money. Dr. Kanisha said that.
Yeah, he's from Trinidad. Because he came to Howard as a what, 14-year-old kid or 15-year-old kid, didn't he?
Excuse me? He
He
went to
came to college,
Howard?
I think he was 15 years old.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Isn't that right, Dr. Kanisha?
Hmm. Dr. Kanisha said yes, he did. That's a
Yeah, I
smart.
thought it was something like that. Because I remember reading his story. Yeah, he's a
Um,
medical doctor.
so that's happening with that. And I know you seen this Texas Southern versus Prairie View
You know I'm watching.
drama.
Listen, you know
You
I'm
ready
watching
for
that
it?
game. You know I'm
All
watching that
right.
game.
And everybody in the chat is really, really messy because I asked what topic do they want to start with. And you know that that's exactly what they chose.
What they chose Texas Southern?
Texas Southern versus PV drama. So just as a special announcement, on Thursday, I'm gonna do just like I did last Thursday with Perry, but I have a special guest for Hampton versus Jackson State. Mr. Ford, you think I should get somebody on here to talk about the FAMU players?
Yes.
Well, all that means is that, if I have multiple people on talking about each team, like Jackson State versus Hampton, Prairie
Right.
View versus Texas Southern, and then FAMU versus Howard. That's 3 different people. That means they're going to each get 20 minutes apiece. It's going to have to be timed.
Oh
Can't be
yeah.
talking all day long. So those are our games of the week. find a friendly rattler, and you gotta. I found my pirate, Dr. Kanisha. I found the pirate. Now I'm gonna have to find a rattler. Snakes are not friendly, Dr. Kanisha. Who do you suggest, Mr. Ford?
What about what's that guy named Brian? What's his? You know they do that Wednesday show. What's it with them two
Coach
guys?
Brian.
What's Brian's name?
That chat will eat him alive.
He's a FAMU guy.
I know, but Brian be talking mess and throwing shade on Twitter. The chat will eat him alive, Lord.
But he's like a voice of the Rattlers, isn't he?
I remember. But you know what? I'm gonna see if Brian will get on there. I'm gonna see if Coach Brian will get on here.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Say, give me 20 minutes of your time. I know that my chat is going to cut up. Do you hear me? They're gonna cut up. Because from what I'm hearing, folks is saying Howard is gonna whoop up on FAMU. Have you heard that?
No, I hadn't heard that, Miss.
Yes, they are saying that.
Miss Simone, I hadn't heard that. But I did hear. Was it correct that they did get a new offensive coordinator? Is that true?
Why are you playing me so close, Mr. Ford? Well, I'm gonna have to let the FAMU Rattler answer that question.
No,
So
I'm talking about Howard. Didn't Howard get a new offensive coordinator?
Ask Dr. Kanisha. Dr. Kanisha.
Dr. Kanisha, didn't y'all get a new offensive coordinator? I think they did. I think they got a new offensive coordinator.
That must be a secret. Dr. Kanisha, she just laughing.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up tonight when I get on. I thought that
Mr. Ford, when I said that Howard was gonna whoop up on FAMU, you was making it seem like I was acting like Zoe.
No, you ain't acting like Zoe now. No, Lord, ain't but one Zoe.
Let Zoe spell them.
Hey,
Dr. Kanisha said a new quarterback too. She said they busting out. Do you hear me? It's a secret.
Offering. Well, listen, that game is like, because I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna be watching games on my phone. I'm gonna see if I can hook up 2 TVs because I got to see Hampton and Jackson. I got to watch FAM and Howard.
Mm-hmm.
And then who else is on? Because that's that 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and then 7.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I got, because we was talking about it at school today. Everybody was talking about all the games they got to watch.
As they should. It's gonna be a sight to see. Boy, G's back, Mr. Ford.
Who? G?
Yeah, he's back.
You talking about Alco and G?
Yes, he is back.
Where is he been? Where's G been?
I don't know where he been, but I'm gonna just tell you, he is back. And
I know he clowning.
Oh, he's terrible.
I know it. I know he's showing out.
He's showing his natural behind.
Yes. I know he
catch up. He had to catch up from.
Somebody said G was on today.
He had to catch up on all the summer that he missed.
Yeah, because G will show out. Well, hey, what did they say? Was he in Atlanta last week? Was he here for the Southern game?
Not that I know of. I didn't.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay.
You just need to basically watch. You gotta watch. All right. So let me show you this video because it's funny. And tell me what you think about this. I'm gonna be using this one, just like I did the other one. I stopped using Coach Cozy though, because now he knows how to do it. He knows how to do the strike. Lord.
Strike again.
Somebody got to show Miss Ma'am how to do it.
Oh, strike and strike and strike again.
Oh, listen. That's an interloper. That's an interloper.
And strike, and strike.
That's an alien.
Why was they clapping like that though?
Yeah, that's an alien. That's what that is. That's an alien. Listen,
Wait,
you know what?
but
You know them people ready for her to go already. You know that, right? If she listen, that was so fake and phony right there.
wait a
Okay.
minute. She looked like she was throwing a softball.
That's what I'm saying. That was so
And you
fake
know
and
what's
phony.
bad about it? You know how bad it is? They're not even gonna show her how to fix it. They went and they showed Coach Cozy how to do it, right? He fixed it.
Okay.
He fixed it. Oh
Yeah,
man, they
that
went.
was phony right there.
Oh, let me put it back up here because it was so bad. Oh, poor lady. She needs
Oh,
to
strike and strike and strike again.
Wait a minute. First of all, isn't she a Gator? Isn't she a Gator? She graduated from the University of Florida.
Oh, strike and strike and strike again.
Okay. That's what I thought. If
Man.
that wasn't plastic right there. Whoa.
They was like,
Yeah, okay.
why are they clapping like that?
Uh,
They should have not have clapped at all. Miss
well, what the
Mary,
alums need to do is get with her and see can she go to the governor and get them a new stadium.
Oh.
See if they can get a new stadium out the deal.
Right.
It might be good for that.
These Republican, what are you good for? Like,
well, she's a Republican, isn't she?
That's what I'm saying. Some of these folks be Republican and just for
Yeah.
name only. What you doing?
Right. Let's see if she can get them a stadium. Get them a nice 35,000 seat stadium.
How much?
Yeah.
You said how much? 35,000?
35,000 seats.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and play. I did not know Third Ward that our Third Ward coach was like that. Third Ward, Texas, he does not play. Okay. Did you hear the interview, Mr. Ford?
No, they've been talking about it. It's some stuff been in the media where he was sniping at Prairie View, right?
I'm gonna play it for you so you can hear.
Okay.
It.
Okay.
Coach Dishman
Coach Dishman.
said, "You've been talking all summer, right? Talking all summer. I'm gonna take a poll, fair or foul, right? Was what Coach Dishman said, was that fair game or was it foul? Me personally, I loved it. When I interviewed him during SWAC Media Day.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said they're selling tickets.
You said that's a part of it?
Yeah, they selling tickets.
Well, by now, yeah. This is from Terrence Harris. He is digital sports writer. And he is the one that uploaded the infamous press conference with Coach Dishman. So let's go ahead and tune in.
I thought Tremaine was going to be up there a lot longer than that. So I guess I got to get my speech together. It's always exciting to play a game like this. Of course, fans or alums and everybody would be excited. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Tremaine for this wonderful song he gave us. I wonder if he can sing that song back. I think it's Atlanta or something he was singing one day. Oh, yeah, he was horrible. So, this is the day job and coaching, I'd say. But first and foremost, I'd like to thank everybody coming out. It's going to be a very exciting game, and the formula that I apply: win third down, red zone. Using your phone to the game.
Right here. You hear that, Mr. Ford?
My phone is so right.
is
What?
better.
I'm sorry. What did he say?
He said, okay, so you want me to start from the beginning? He said
No,
that.
I want. You said the last part. I missed that.
He said our 11 is better than their 11. It's not about the coaches. It's not about Coach Dishman or Coach Tremaine Jackson. Our 11 is better than your 11.
Okay.
And he said it. He said it with some oomph in it. And then
Well,
he told him to keep his day job. Like singing is not his thing.
Oh yeah, I heard him when he said that. Yeah, I heard that.
Oh, Miss Brandy said, "Hey, Mr. Ford."
Hey, Miss Brand. Listen, so they should have had this game in NRG instead of that soccer field.
Let's listen to the next part.
It's not about Tremaine and I. It's about our 11. Our 11 is better than like the third 11, and we should win the game. First and foremost, thank you, Tremaine, for coming out to see in the stadium. Make sure we believe that you take a piece of grass.
Oh, did you hear that, Mr. Ford?
Oh, I said take a piece of grass.
Thank you for visiting the stadium. Told him to take a piece of grass with him. Souvenir.
Leave on Saturday, you're gonna be taking a lot of grass.
He said because on Saturday you're gonna be taking a lot of grass.
Hey.
And he said it with that man sitting right there.
And also, thank you for wearing the Texas Southern colors. All right.
Then he told him, "Thank you for wearing Texas Southern colors."
Listen, you know what? But you know what? I have always said, what if we had a perennial power in Texas? You know, if we could have both of them, would be great. If Texas Southern and Prairie View become championship caliber, or if we could just get one of them. Just get one of them. This, I think this is good for the SWAC. This is good for the SWAC.
He said, "Why are you playing me so close?"
Listen, I can't wait to the game. I can't wait. Now their kickoff is what, 7 or 8 o'clock?
7.
Or 9?
So it is 7 o'clock, but I'm wondering, is it 7 Central or is it 7?
So it'll be, if it's 7 Central, it'll be 8 o'clock.
8.
It'll be 8 o'clock my time.
We're gonna have a late night SWAC Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna have a late
night.
Start
at about 10.
Yeah, we're gonna have a late
SWAC Saturday gonna start about 10.
Man, I can't wait. Oh, this is gonna be good.
All right, let's watch the last part, and then I have to find the other part because it was kind of like he was in his feelings, and I need you to speak to that because they've been gassing PV up all season long.
Yes, they have, baby. That's why I'm following them.
And
I got to
walk off the stage. Not him saying thank you for. He said thank you for wearing Texas Southern colors, and then he walked off the stage. That's that third ward.
Yeah, I can't wait, baby. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Let me find the response, which to me, the response is kind of like, boo. Like, why would you say that? Boo. You know, like, why did you respond like that? You taking the fun out of it.
This was Tremaine? Whose response? Tremaine?
Yeah, it's his response. Like, come on.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay.
Don't do that. As much shit as you've been talking all
season. Yeah, they've been
long,
talking about
it. It's been coming directly from the coach, and then Lionel been gassing it.
Yes, Lionel. Yes, he has. I can't wait.
So this is what Coach Tremaine Jackson had to say.
Because there was some shots taken that we don't necessarily, it's not our profession. Mm-hmm. And so, but I understand what it is and what some people have to do. We don't have to do that. We just go about our business, man. And we've been on this hill working for a long time. We're going to get a chance to come off. And so, yeah, there is a different level of focus with us right now. But we've been like this since January 7th. We don't allow people to toy with our kids, our program. This ain't your uncle's Prairie View A&M football team. This is us. It's a new feel around here. We don't take shots or disrespect kindness.
Do you think though some of that is just part of the game or a part of this game and trying to generate some excitement? Do you see it as that at all too?
Now, I went to Oak Forest Elementary, class of '94.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to recess. I don't play. We don't play. That's not us. That's not what we go about it. So I don't know what that is. I just know how we do things. And so shout out to Miss Rector, my 5th grade teacher, for not making me go to recess because I didn't play no game.
Ooh,
Because there was some shots taken.
I didn't even go to recess. Don't play
Okay.
with me. I didn't even go to recess in the 5th grade.
All right.
I don't play. So what did you think about his response, Mr. Ford? Do you think that's a fair or foul? Just how he's been moving preseason.
I knew it was coming. I mean, they've been talking, they just got in the SWAC and they've been talking trash all summer. So, I mean, it's the way, hey, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
You said you're not surprised. I'm surprised he was
No.
making it seem like,
Listen, Lionel and Coach Tremaine Jackson, they've been talking, you know what, all summer long. I've been listening to them. I want to see if they're going to do all this.
Oh, these folks on the internet are so petty. It's like absolutely ridiculous. I mean, it's terrible. You know what? I think that Coach Tremaine Jackson is getting his first like introduction to welcome to the SWAC,
to the
right?
SWAC. That's it. That's right. Welcome to the SWAC.
Like there's just
You've been talking a lot. Now can you take it? Because listen, this gonna go on every week. Because Coach Dishman ain't the only one. He's not the only one gonna be talking like that. He's not the only one.
That was actually lightweight.
Right. There you go.
That was actually lightweight compared to what folks have said in the past. Like,
yeah.
All right. So then as a retort for that, they came out with a picture of Coach Tremaine. That's what I'm saying. Like, folks are so petty. Like, it doesn't stop there. Like, you can't cry foul. So you see that, Mr. Ford, Tremaine Jackson, Oak Forest Elementary, class of 92, Miss Rector class, major, no recess. Like, why would you say that? Why would you do that? They out here being petty, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, they've been. Listen, that Texas Southern Prairie View, it's gonna get harder. I mean, it was already a hot rivalry. It's gonna get harder.
Like, why would you?
Yeah, that's gonna be deep.
Look, folks do not like if you claim that you're getting bullied as a coach, it's just gonna be worse for you.
Yeah,
it's gonna be worse. So the only thing that, and you know what, and I'm not even being funny, but Mr. Ford, if PV loses this classic, they're gonna have to deactivate their account till October if they lose this classic. They just don't have to do it. Like you're going to, and it's going to be coming from it's going to come from like probably 10,000 people are going to be like literally Lionel, Said Brass, PV Nation. Y'all are all going to get it bad. They said it's going to be worse than the 90s. You better not lose. You see how quickly they made this picture?
Yeah.
They not playing.
No, they're not.
You know, whenever I interview coaches, I basically, I'm always professional. unless I get like I'm stay professional, but I'll banter if I get that vibe. But for the most part, I'm always professional with all of the coaches. Like we might be dragging you up and down in banter, but it's gonna be a long season. That's all I have to say.
Yes, it
All
is,
right.
baby. Filled with
So
classic games.
I have another funny. Y'all, I might be telling my age by even playing this. I really might be. But this is a shout out to allegedly one of the Southern players. And I also wanted to do this. I wanted to make sure that I make this disclaimer right now, because we're getting ready to go into the season, which is we are not going to do this. We're bantering about other teams' players or playing and whatnot. And then when we get into the season, all of a sudden we're being sensitive and watching the student athletes' health. Either we're going to watch all student athletes' health or we're going to banter. And I want us to be on one accord in terms of what we're doing here. There's nothing wrong with critiquing a game, but I'm just going to set it straight out right now before week 1 start is we're not getting ready to be bantering about other folks' teams. And then when it comes to Jackson State or it comes to the home team, all of a sudden we got to protect kids' mental health. So this particular song, I thought it was funny. And I'm going to play it. So I thought it was funny. And I thought it fit. Y'all let me know if you guys are familiar with this song. Have you heard that song, Mr. Ford?
No, you got to tell me about that one. Now, who was that?
That's Chris Cross.
Oh, they were from Atlanta. One of them is deceased now.
I learned that song when I was
So that was in the 90s?
old.
That was in the 90s?
I don't know. I was 9 years old when my cousin taught me that song.
Yeah. They were the ones that wore their clothes backwards, right?
Yeah, them.
Yeah. Them Jermaine Dupri's guys. Remember, he was pushing them. Like I said, one of them is deceased. Huh?
So y'all, like I said, this year we're not doing that, okay? Now I didn't name names, but I think you guys got the running joke, which is I missed the bus, and that is something that I will never, ever, ever do again. I can't believe you ain't heard that, Mr. Ford. You must have clocked out in the hip hop era.
Remember the one that was called Jump?
Yes, that was one of their most famous ones.
Yeah, that's the one I remember.
Yeah, I Missed the Bus was pretty famous too.
Yeah, I remember them guys. It was 2 of them.
Oh, Theta said that them Jags charging $100 for us to come see us kick their ass. Ooh, they done increased the ticket prices, Mr. Ford.
Damn. And by the way, they broke a streak this week. They've been having crowds of 20,000 or more. This last week's crowd was only 16,000 paid attendance.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. So you're talking about the
game Saturday, SWAC MEAC game.
So what do you think could contribute to that? Do you think that it could?
I told you, them people down there in Baton Rouge ain't happy with their program. They're not happy with that football team.
Going 8-5 and not being happy with the program is diabolical.
They're not happy. I'm trying to tell y'all. I done told you that. You runs and get Zoldy, justify everything, but I done told you. Them people
I need to get Zoe to tell us.
Yeah, go run and get Zoe. So we can gas y'all up with some more shit.
What? Zoe was gassing us, Mr. Ford.
I told you that. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Mr. Ford.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I saw some stuff came across my phone. I saw the band. I saw Jackson. I saw FAM. I saw Prairie View. Now that was in Houston, Texas. Where was that?
Yeah, that was Houston, Texas.
Yeah, everybody looked good. Everybody looked good.
Hey, Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Forrest, speaking of the bands, you know every band there had at least about 200 pieces, right?
Oh yeah. You know the SWAC now. And I saw Langston.
Yep,
Yeah.
Langston and Albany State was there as well.
Oh, what did Albany State have? They had 200 pieces?
I say they had about 200 pieces as well, Mr. Ford.
What? Albany State had 200 pieces?
I say just about.
Because they don't, you listen, that means they've invested in that band, because I've seen them with a 40 piece and a 50 piece now.
Who you see with 40 and 50 pieces?
Albany
Mr.
State, I've seen Albany State with a 40 and 50 piece. Yes.
That is terrible.
Yes, it is.
Albany State is a small.
Because they got, Albany State's got like 6 or 7, they got what, 7,000 students, don't they?
Yeah.
And by the way, did y'all see that thing in the
She said they didn't have no 200 pieces.
Well, listen, did you see, it was an article in the USA Today about Georgia State. Georgia State has 25,000 Black students. Did y'all see that?
Damn, they turned it into a PBI over there.
Yeah, they got the largest number of Black students for any PWI in America.
Oh, that's interesting.
And then that school out there, Kennesaw State, they got 15,000 Black students.
Well, speaking of the band,
what I do got a condition. What I do?
Oh, Mr. Ford.
Uh-huh.
Dave has a prediction. Do you want to listen to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
And say that again.
Dave.
You talking about competitive Dave?
Yes, competitive Dave, Mr. Ford.
Competitive, okay.
Now, mind you, the reason why I'm playing this clip is because of Miss Whitley. She said, you have to play this clip for Mr. Ford. You have to.
Okay.
I said, okay, Whitley. Let me go
Mr.
ahead.
Ford, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Okay. All right. Did he predict A&T to go undefeated or something? What did he say? What did he say?
And why are you already laughing, nephew? Y'all are so busy.
Because he's delusional. Because Dave is delusional.
You think you're beating South Carolina State?
But that's not a division.
Who are you?
Okay, let me see if it'll play so that you can hear it.
You think you're beating South Carolina State?
But that's not a division. That's not a kind. Oh, we're beating them. Oh yeah, we're definitely beating them. I'm not worried about them. We're beating South Carolina State. We're beating them. Oh, okay.
Man, wait, I want all eyes emojis in the chat.
We're beating them.
Who are you willing to?
Did you hear that, Mr. Ford?
I told you he's delusional. He's delusional.
He said that they gonna beat South Carolina.
Yeah, he's gonna beat all the color schools, right?
Think about
what did I just
No,
tell
he
you?
didn't say all the colors.
Oh, he usually says he's gonna beat all the color schools.
He did say Hampton and South Carolina State.
Okay, did he say they're gonna beat Central?
No, he didn't. I didn't watch the whole thing, but he did say South Carolina State.
I'm surprised he didn't say they're gonna beat Central.
The Blacks, basically.
Yeah, he's gonna beat the colored schools. He's gonna beat the colored schools.
They said that they did some really good recruiting and upgrading in North Carolina A&T's football program, Mr. Ford.
Okay, well, now who they got this weekend? Who they playing? Who's the first game for them?
Oh, and I think he said they'll beat Maine.
Oh, they'll beat.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, they play Tennessee State, Mr. Ford.
Oh, that's right. You know what? That should be a good game. Two unknowns. Yeah, two new coaches. You got Reggie Barlow, Tennessee State. You got Coach Gibbs at Coach Gibbs at North Carolina A&T just took over 2 new programs. Now, listen, what channel is that going to be on? Is that ESPN Plus or what?
Let me see.
Because I might watch that.
Oh, speaking of viewership, Mr. Ford, I
Uh-huh.
don't know if you saw, but they released the viewership for the MEAC SWAC challenge. Did you see?
What did they say? What did they say?
They said they had about 867,000 viewers.
Well, that's down.
It's gonna be on ESPN Plus at 4:30.
Wait a minute. I thought that thing usually draw 2 million. Don't they SWAC
And
MEAC?
it was on ABC. That's kind of bad.
Yeah, they usually draw about 2 million.
That's actually bad.
Yeah, that's down for the SWAC MEAC.
Especially since it was on ABC, like literally. They said Hampton's band's not coming.
No,
what?
you remember, them schools over there don't travel.
Dr. Kanisha said Howard's band is traveling.
Whose band is traveling?
Howard.
Oh, they going down to Miami?
I mean, they do only have 1 bus.
Oh, okay.
Easy to travel with 1 bus.
Man, come on.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was not nice. That was not nice. It's easy to travel with 1. I'm sorry. That was not
I was told Hampton's band was coming.
Oh, Dr. Kanisha said we don't ride the bus, we catch flights. Okay.
Oh, okay.
She said we catch flights.
Okay.
But they don't have to charter a whole. They don't have to charter a whole plane for, you know.
Look like FAMU got about, like you said. Listen, they well over 300, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The boom is too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Folks be making up excuses for why they don't travel. You can have a travel ban where you cut it down some.
Okay.
But Howard will be in Miami, and they catch flights, not feelings.
Okay. All right.
Oh God. So what do you think about South Carolina State versus A&T? Who you got, Mr. Ford?
Chennis Bear.
You was gassing Chennis Berry up so
Chennis
bad.
Bear. I got Chennis Bear, baby. Win the day. Chennis Berry.
Hold on, wait a minute. What?
FAMU, Dr. Kanisha said that the size of the band doesn't matter because FAMU was horrible Saturday. The best thing they played was the Good Times theme song.
Oh wow.
No, wait, now, Dr. Kanisha, wait a minute now. Wait, let's stop. They played Keith Sweat, Make It Last Forever, and that was a classic. Don't start that now. They played Keith Sweat. They played that.
She said she was there live and it sounded horrible.
No, Listen, they played that now. They played that Keith Sweat song. They played it.
Playing against JSU in the vet with no fan support is certainly a choice. Oh, y'all are cutting up. You know what, Mr. Ford? It is football season.
Yes, it is, baby. It is football season. I can't wait.
Dre said they've been playing Make It Last Forever. Forever. They need to get some.
Yeah, they play. Yeah, listen. That's a classic. Now y'all go with that. That's a classic. That's Keith Sweat. Listen. Anybody tell you that knows that Keith Sweat era? Keith Sweat was never able to go back to that plateau when he made that Make It Last Forever album. He was never able to get back up there. That was a classic album. That song right there, Make It Last Forever, that's a classic.
Tell us about it, Mr. Ford. Is it a classic?
Yeah, that's 87 or 88. Because at that time, Anita Baker had that album out too. I just want to, was it something about I Want to Apologize? What was that? Y'all remember that? You remember? It was Keith Sweat's album. Then Anita Baker had that big album. Remember, Anita Baker had the album. I Just Want to Apologize. I can't sing, but y'all remember that?
Well,
Sweet Love was
unfortunately, I don't.
86.
Well, that was before my time, so I don't remember that.
And then you remember the fast song was this guy, Johnny Kemp, Just Got Paid. Remember that? That was the fast song. Yeah, there you go, Brother Hardy. It was I Apologize. That was a big album. That album came after Keith Sweat dropped. His album went #1 with that Make It Last Forever. Then Anita Baker came with that I Apologize. No, Rapture was 86. This was 87.
Dang.
And I'm telling you, the fast song that year was that song. It was the fast song with Johnny Kemp. He was a one-hit wonder. It was called Just Got Paid. It was something like that. Just Got Paid. Play that. You gotta play that. Play that Johnny Kemp song.
Wait, somebody gotta drop some quarters in the jukebox real quick, Mr.
Somebody play
Ford.
drop a quarter. So play that Johnny Kemp song. It was called Just Got Paid.
Just got paid.
Oh, Mr. Ford.
Uh-huh.
Dr. Kanisha released a ranking, her band ranking.
Oh, who did she have? Would you have a top 5 or top 10?
I think she said top 5. Well, actually, she ranked the bands at the National Battle of the Bands. So
yeah, I'm getting ready to pull it up again so we can look at it. You know, there was so much going on because Mr. Ford wanted everybody to know that Zoe was feeding us nothing but what, Mr. Ford?
Bullshit.
The other night.
Yeah, he was gassing y'all up. He was defending Southern for what I don't know.
Making it seem like Sutton had a chance, right? Hyping him up.
Yeah, I told y'all before. He got too many. We call them retread coaches down there at Southern. That man, you remember? Y'all don't remember? I said you can't. Terrence is not on Oliver's level. Y'all don't remember me saying that? Y'all don't remember me saying that?
Yes, we remember.
yeah, remember you said it like 5 times that night.
Okay. So did y'all see it Saturday?
And
what I
you
was
made
talking
sure
about?
the next live when Zoe wasn't on here to say.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yes, we saw it. The
All right.
adjustments.
I'm
Well,
gonna tell you y'all.
yeah, we remember.
definitely saw what you were saying.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's too many retreads on that staff down there at Southern. And I told y'all the story of a retread. My dad is the one who stopped me from doing that. I told you. I had a Volkswagen. I was a senior in high school. And I would buy tires for $7 and $8. They were retreads. And my dad, he told me, he said, you need to stop doing that because you're going to end up buying tires every 2 and 3 months. And that's what happened. He said, you don't do that. But see, I was looking at being cheap because I was 17, 18 years old. And I learned you don't need retreads. You need a new tire. And Southern's got to get rid of them retreads. That's right. They got them made pop tires down there for coaches.
So, Mr. Ford.
Uh-huh.
So here we have Dr. Kanisha's her rankings.
Okay, let me hear.
So coming in #1, we have Jackson State.
Okay.
#2, we have Texas Southern.
Ooh, Texas has jumped FAM and Southern.
The Ocean of Soul, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, so that guy used to be at Southern, right? He's a Southern graduate, right? What's the band director's name at Texas Southern?
Yeah, Brian Simmons.
That's right. Isn't he a Southern graduate?
Yeah, I believe so. And he was on the staff. And he was on their staff.
I remember him.
All right, so #3, we got North Carolina A&T.
Over FAM and Southern? No.
Well,
come on,
wasn't there.
Come on, Dr.
Kanisha. Well, Southern wasn't there. They was in Atlanta for the
okay.
All right,
This
so
is
at
for the
#4,
HBCU Battle of the Bands.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So at number 4, she has Alabama A&M.
Well, A&M sounded really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So at number 5, we have Albany State.
Albany State?
Yeah, they were there at the Pepsi Battle of the Bands.
She had them ranked what, number 5 or 6?
5.
Whoa. So Albany State's the best band in the SIAC?
According to her.
That was at the band. That was at the band.
Oh, you mean that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so at number 6, we have Langston.
Okay.
Then number 7, we have Prairie View. And then coming up at number 8, we have FAMU. All right, so
Wait a minute. So FAMU is below Albany State and Langston.
Yep.
Yes.
Now these
Wait a minute.
now these are Dr. Kanisha's rankings. So
wait a minute, Dr. Kanisha. Is that analysis or is that hate? What is that now? Is that analysis or hate? FAMU?
Why does she need to hate on them?
wow.
I'm just asking Dr. Kanisha. Is that an analysis or is that hate? Which one is it?
Well, Dr. Kanisha, if you would like to explain him, would you want to come up?
Why would you?
Because how you gonna rank Albany State band over the 100, and then you gonna rank Langston over the 100? That's why I say. Now, is that an analysis or is that hate? What is that?
Well, Mr. Ford, she said she was there in
based
person.
off of the musicality, field show, and pitch. Ooh, not her. Ooh, Dr. Kanisha said, "Why you playing her so close? She was there."
I'm just asking Dr. Kanisha. I'm just okay. All right. You're right, brother. Dr. Carey, you're right. I need to go back and listen to Langston. I do. Okay. Okay, Miss Whitley says, what it says, pots and pans, right? Now, Mr. For pots and pans doesn't have anything. Okay. All right, Miss Whitley.
Hey,
you got jokes, Miss Whitley?
She said pots and pans.
Pots and pans.
Ooh, she said she's not hating. That's her musicality. Oh.
Okay.
She said her rankings are scientific, Mr. Ford.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna go back and look at it.
So there's that. All right. So tonight we are gonna go ahead and get together our rankings, Mr. Ford, for the week 1. I already did week 0, but based off of, we only have had 2 performances so far. So let's go ahead and get these D1 HBCU rankings. Everybody rank your top 3 in the chat, and then we'll just go from there. Mr. Ford, here's my rankings from last week. This is just week 0 rankings without seeing any type of football being played on the field. I had Jackson State at number 1. I had Southern at 2.
Football?
Yes. I had North Carolina Central at 2.5. Alabama State at 3. FAMU at 4. South Carolina State at 5. Grambling State at 6. Prairie View at 7. Alcorn State at 8. Norfolk at 9. And Alabama A&M at 10. So based off of Southern's performance and North Carolina Central, where do you have them ranked this week?
Okay, I don't have Southern in no rankings, period.
Wow.
Nothing.
Wait a minute.
Okay, that's number 1. Okay, I don't have Southern in nothing.
All the way out the ranking?
Yeah, I don't want them in nothing. If it's top 10, don't put Southern.
So they in the honorable mention
No,
spot?
they ain't honorable mention. That's what they are. Don't put Southern in nothing. If you got a top 10,
Damn.
don't put Southern in nothing. Yeah. No, that ain't no hate. That's just reality. Like you
So
said, I
that,
was sitting there looking at that mess.
so they don't even get a vote or nothing.
Don't get
Just
a
nothing.
vote. Don't put them in nothing. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know them people at Southern. They gonna do something about that now. Now I'm gonna be. Y'all always say I'm trying to get folks fired. I ain't trying to get nobody fired. I'm just telling you, them folks down there at Southern, they ain't gonna put up with that mess long. Either they gonna get rid of them retrade or they gonna make a change. I'm gonna tell you now. I know them people at Southern. Y'all gonna see though. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see.
Damn. Well, okay. So where do you have Central at?
Let me see. I got you. Like you said, I agree with you, Jackson. I could
Let
go
me
with
write this down.
I could go with
Believe you
Central.
I
2 or
believe
3.
you just deleted them. You just deleted
Huh?
them off the map. I felt like all they needed to do was make adjustments.
No.
Like,
No,
I feel like they're
no,
very, very talented. Like
they got
at
some.
all
Yeah,
different.
they got some athletes. But I told y'all. See, listen, that team over there from Central, well coached. That team over there at Southern, undercoached. Yeah, they undercoached. I told y'all last week. I told you you can't compare with it. I tried to tell y'all last week. Don't be mentioning Terrence in the same breath with Trey Oliver. I told y'all that. I told you that.
All right.
But anyway, them people at Southern gonna get it
Somebody in the
correct.
chat said allegedly McNair called some plays. Allegedly.
Oh, okay.
I ain't heard that one. Did you hear that
Okay.
one?
No, I didn't know nothing.
All right. So we got Jackson State at number 1 because okay. So where would you put Central? Would you put them number 2 out the gate, or is there some things that they could work on? Do they automatically get that number 2 title? For me, I would have to put them at 2 because they knocked Southern off. So
I would go 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Yeah, I know y'all saying that they ain't got no defense and all that. I was impressed with Central. I was impressed with it, especially that offense. I was really impressed with that offense. Okay. The thing I saw on defense was that I felt that as far as interior defensive line, they're small. But the thing I liked about that defense is that when they're beaten, because of the team speed, they can make up for it. Now, I saw that. Okay. But, I went back and I looked at some of the game Sunday. I'm telling y'all, they could have went out of that 28-7. They could have went out the first half 28-7. But they made some miscues. Like you said, Texas, Walker, Texas Ranger, he fumbled one. He missed a throw down in the end zone. He was late on the throw. The wide receiver was actually open. He missed it. He was late. Oh.
who you got at number 3?
Okay, who you got? I'll tell you who you got.
So for me, I ain't seen it. I don't know. Y'all
don't want to get mad because now I'm gonna tell y'all something.
South Carolina State. What you gonna
do? Yeah, I could go.
I
now
knew
listen,
you was gonna put South Carolina State.
I'm gonna be with them.
They done got
What about what about Vic and them folks? Now y'all mad, y'all don't want nobody to say nothing about that boy down there at Prairie View. I believe that dude gonna back up what he's saying. That's what I'm waiting to see. Because his resume says he's a champion. That's what my principal used to always tell us. If the resume say he a champion, he a champion.
Resume said he's a runner-up. That's what the way G was explaining.
Well, listen. Okay, all right, we'll see. Did he win the Gulf Coast or what? What's that thing Valdosta State is in? Isn't it called the Gulf Coast? What's the
Yeah,
name of that
I think
conference?
they were just explaining like it's because it was D2 or something like that. Like y'all are hyping him up, but it is still D2. That's what they were saying.
Well, let me just tell y'all something. Let me tell you this. I've watched Valdosta State for almost 40 years. And y'all can call them D2 and all that. Them people play good football down there. I've seen them. I listen. Chris Hatcher, I remember when he was coaching, when he played. Chris Hatcher was from Macon. His daddy was named Edgar Hatcher. He coached at Southwest Macon High School in Macon. Okay, I remember David Dean. I remember Kerwin Bell, who I'm going to be honest with you. I thought Kerwin would be in the Power Four by now. Kerwin left Valdosta State and went to, he's at Western Carolina. I thought Kerwin was an offensive genius. And I thought that Kerwin would by now would be in the Power Four, just like I thought Chris Hatcher at this time would be in the Power Four. I'm just saying, Valdosta State, that ain't no trash down there. They play good football. Y'all can call it D2, whatever. They play good football. I remember when Hal Mummy was down there. Okay? I'm just telling y'all now, they play good football at that Valdosta State now. Don't get it twisted.
So basically, I think you're gonna have to watch that live because it's a lot to take in.
Which one?
The live that G did today.
Listen, you can't play none of. Who was he with?
He was by himself. That's not.
Because I know G was showing out.
Oh, he was showing his natural black ass. Do you hear me?
I know he was. I know he was.
If there was a clip, usually DJ Mr. Key will clip something. He'll clip a part of it or something. He ain't.
Was he with that guy from Southern? What's the name of that show?
He was by himself, cutting up.
Oh, you know he got a show with this guy from Southern.
Yeah, the Golden Helm Review, maybe.
They call themselves something. They get to clowning too.
Is that
Perry in here?
Is that swacking a fool?
That's it, swacking a fool. That's it. Oh, Perry, hey Perry, what's going on?
Perry,
what is Blue in here?
The other night. Perry
is Blue in here?
The other night. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Blue had his show earlier today.
But let me say this to Perry. Perry, y'all band was. Hey, let me say this to Perry. Perry, the band was phenomenal. From the time we got out the car, we could hear the band. When we walked out the stadium, we could still hear the band. So the band is all of that. Okay, just got to work with the football team.
Oh Lord, not just got to work with the football
team. Yeah, we got to work with the football. Like I said, either we're gonna get rid of them retread coaches, or we're gonna make a change. Yeah, we're gonna do one of them now. Is Blue in here?
Oh God.
I was just asking.
So if you have, all the kids should be asleep, right? Because DJ Mr. Key sent me a selection. He sent me a piece of it. Oh God. I don't even know what it's gonna say. Dear God, please help me. Okay, let's see what it says. I'm gonna play a piece of the live that he did today because DJ
let me in. Oh Lord. So he was with off script now?
You got choked on your draws. And what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is if it don't go right, all you do is jump shit. Well, he got to back it up. No, smooth all his draws. Smooth all his goddamn draws. I'm talking about smooth all. Script got a goddamn sundress on with no draws on for PB right now. He got a goddamn sundress on. No draws right now. Hey, listen. I say, I would keep saying it. Listen, I might have been talked out of mine before.
Oh God. He was clowning us for it.
Okay, now you know my phone's ragging. Now tell me, what was G talking about? What was G talking about?
No
Huh?
summary. That's
Yeah,
not fair that I have to do a summary.
yeah, because you know I can.
Why are you
It was going in and out on my phone. What was G talking about? Now was he on our script show?
No, he was
Oh
not.
no. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
He was doing a reaction.
Oh, okay. Because you know,
Okay,
y'all.
somebody said the context.
Huh?
You need to watch the live. That's all I can say.
Okay. All right. I'll try to do it. I'll try to catch it.
That's one
I
of them
will.
lives. You gotta watch it.
Okay.
You gotta watch
I'll try to catch it. Now that was today.
it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Jesus, have mercy on my soul. Y'all are just hey, Mr. Hunt.
How are you doing? How are you all doing? I hope you all your weekend went well in week 0, and
Oh yeah.
that's yeah. I heard you all. What happened? I had gone to bed when you all came on when Perry White came on, and he said he was talking about Trey Holly. Trey Holly's from my neighboring parish. He's from my Union Parish from town Farmerville, Louisiana. Because Perry said Farmington, Louisiana. No, it's Farmerville, Louisiana, and that's in northeast Louisiana. You know, like he said, it's close. He's right. It's close to Arkansas. I'm up close to Arkansas, and yeah, Trey Holly, I'm proud of that young man. What he did in the game. It's a shame they didn't give him the handle, like they did Christian Mosley with North Carolina Central. He had 2 great running backs in there, and those 2 young men showed that that running backs do still matter in
Yes,
football,
they
because
do.
in the NFL you don't see the running back play as much. You hear Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley, but it's showing that there are still great running backs. I remember Trey Holly when he was in high school. I'm gonna tell you something about his coach. It's Joe Spatafora. You talking about crazy? He's an old school coach. He's that kind of coach. And he fired a team with In the Air by Phil Collins. He's won 2 state championships, won 2013, 2023. He's that kind of coach. And one thing about it, he turned out some great running backs too. And Trey Holly is one. Trey Holly went to the state championship 3 straight times, but came up short. But right after he graduated, Union Parish and win another state championship in addition with some of the Monroe schools.
He's a big timer. Listen, man.
Yeah,
I
Joe
will be watching
Spatafora,
that
man.
young man. Personally, if I had that kid, if I had Trey Holly, I'd put him in the eye. I would run the standard eye with a fullback in front of him. I'd put him in the pistol.
I watched that young man.
He could do. He would do a lot of. I would even run him at some wing. I'd run him at some wing. I'd run him out wide.
I'm gonna
With
tell you
that
something.
kind of speed and that kind of elusiveness, I would use him in so many different ways.
Yeah, he can come out of the backfield and catch passes. I've seen him do it, and when I say played in those state championship games, and he couldn't win the state championship. But right after he left, Joe Spatafora won his 2nd state championship. And one thing about Trey Holly, he gives it his all. And you all saw him with those Chucky dolls. He had those Chucky dolls back when he was in high school. He said he wanted to show because Chucky was. He said because of his size and Chucky being small. He said he had a lot to prove as a short in stature. He said he had a lot to prove, and he runs with a lot. You see, he runs with a lot of force, just like Christian Mosley with North Carolina Central.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. If I had the choice between them 2, give me that kid from Southern.
Oh man, Holly. Oh man,
Give me that kid from Southern.
And I'm glad that he's getting the chance, you all, because he got in some trouble there in Farmerville, and his trial was coming up, and they kept on putting it off because they had problem with the air conditioning at the Union Parish Courthouse. They kept on putting it off, and I think it just can't get to the point. I didn't hear anything else about it, and I know LSU dropped him, and he went on across town to Scotlandville to Southern.
Let me say this to y'all. How many of you remember Reggie Bush? He had that same kind of elusiveness, that same kind of explosion.
Yeah.
And you remember how Norm Cheltenham used Reggie Bush at Southern Cal?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
how
He and Lindell White.
Yeah, Lindell White. I would use him the same way. I would Now, some people had a problem with that kid that started the game. I didn't. I didn't have a problem with that
Franklin?
kid.
To my Franklin?
No, the kid that transferred from Jackson State.
Oh, to my Cam McCoy.
Cam McCoy.
Yeah. Now, if I was Southern's offensive coordinator, I would with this kid with Cam McCoy and with that kid Trey Holly and that other kid number 7. I would go to a West Coast offense and I would play 2 tight ends as much as possible. Okay? Because when you got Cam McCoy and you run that read option, if that thing opens up for him, he showed you what he can do. He showed you what he can do. So I'm just telling y'all again, them people at Southern know football. Okay? And they're going to do 2 things. One of 2 things. They're going to get rid of them retread coaches or they're going to make a change. Watch and see.
Hey, you know what, Mr. Ford? Mr. Ford, you know, we're talking about bringing on back. They might need to bring, you know, if they want to bring on a coach, bring on Trey Holly's high school coach, Joe Spatafori. He gonna coach with his he coaches with his shorts on, no matter the weather. He gonna have his shorts on coaching. I don't know if he's trying to show his toughness, and even when it gets cold, he put a jacket on still with his shorts on. He's something. He yell all over the place. But talking to him, yeah, I've met him. You know, when you get to talking, he's a soft-spoken guy. But when he's getting that game, when you get to yelling,
oh yeah.
So I got Jackson State, North Carolina Central. Mr. Ford says Southern getting knocked out of the top 10.
Yeah, so don't mention Southern in nothing.
Then he putting South Carolina State up there.
Yeah, South Carolina State.
Alabama State.
No, I would go with FAM before Alabama State. I would go with FAM.
What?
I said I would go with
let's
FAM
put
over
FAMU. What
Alabama
about
State.
Howard? Does Howard get to be in the top 10?
I'll tell you that after Saturday.
Okay.
I got to see
Alabama
it first.
State at 5.
I'm not good with polls.
Yeah, I ain't really good with it either.
It's just for fun.
Yeah, I guess so.
Now,
if this kid Andrew Body comes through, Alabama State gonna be rough, y'all. If that kid, if he doesn't get hurt and he plays his game, full thread, he can run it and throw it, they gonna be tough. Alabama State gonna be tough.
Yeah.
So the only thing I saw was that they're playing him with they're playing him against UAB.
Trent Dilfer's
I don't
team.
know how I feel about that. I would keep my if that's supposed to be who my quarterback is, I'm not playing him just to prove something. We ain't got nothing to prove. We got a whole conference to worry about. You're gonna have to sit down. When it comes to these money games, we're not playing our starters. Unless you think they can be competitive. Do you think they can be competitive versus UAB against Trent Dilfer?
Dilfer's on the hot
defense was worse. It was weak as Sweetwater last year because I saw them in a couple of games. People was putting 50 and 60 points on them.
On who? They got a new coach.
No, UAB was getting beat up last year. I saw them.
Oh yeah,
they were.
Yeah, Dilfer was on the hot seat. Yeah,
they was getting beat up. Yeah, I think they decided because they gave Trent a lot of money.
Yeah.
So they trying to, not fire him, but they made him go get some new coaches.
You sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got, you said that game is on Thursday night?
Yeah.
It's on Thursday night.
Thursday night games.
I'm gonna tune into that. So we'll be watching it because you coming on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
How many defensive players they have returning?
We can watch that while you on.
Yeah.
How many defenders do they have coming back for Alabama State? How many did they lose? I know Bubba Allen and all that.
They lost some of they might have some new ones, But when I looked at their roster, it was some real young folks up on there. It was a lot of redshirt freshmen, that I saw.
Okay.
Like all of their big heavy hitters from last year, they graduated.
Oh yeah, they're gone. Yeah, I imagine they are gone.
He probably got to rebuild that defense. But the thing about Bama State, they traditionally they play good defense. Their thing is offense. Now they play good defense because that's Eddie's thing. Eddie went to the league as a linebacker. He played all the years in the NFL as a linebacker. So they're gonna play good defense.
Yeah, I watched Eddie
play.
Yeah.
What Bama State gains on offense, they'll lose on defense this year. Lots of unknowns. Well, I mean, the offensive coordinator is in his second year. They did say that they have a secret quarterback on the roster that they don't want anybody to know about.
That's Bama State?
Yeah, Bama State has somebody outside of Andrew Body on the roster.
Hey, you saying just got paid? I heard y'all talking about Johnny Kemp. Hey, in 1988, I saw a fight over at Grambling when your alma mater Jackson State played Grambling. We were there at the game. Yeah, Wavy Dave was out there. May he rest in peace. He was out there. He was going out there to do his routine in front of the band. And Grambling's Tigers decided he gonna come out there on the field with him in front of the band. And boy, I thought they were playing at first. They got to fighting in 1988. They got to throwing down, and Wavy Dave knocked Psycho's helmet. Knocked his head off, and Wavy Dave's head came off as well. They were throwing down. The band personnel had to run out there to break it up. That's what they were playing.
Just got the children.
Yeah, they were fighting at the game. That was in 1988, Grambling Jackson State football game at halftime, and they had a fight. It's on YouTube. We were at the game when it happened, and man, they were throwing down. It was Just Got Paid by Johnny Kemp. I remember this. We all
Kemp, baby, was the one-hit wonder.
Yeah,
Johnny's deceased too. He's
deceased.
He's in the spirit world.
Yeah, he's passed on.
I remember seeing that clip on Twitter somewhere.
Yeah, I saw the fight when Wavy Dave beat the daylights out of Psycho. Man, may Wavy Dave rest in peace. And but man, Wavy Dave he went off on that guy, on that Grambling Tiger.
Was this when he was messing with the kids because the kids was out there doing their routine?
Oh no, the children were not there. Just the two of them. It was at Grambling in 1988. You know what happened that year?
Must have got into more than one fight then.
Yeah, no, we saw that one. It was just the two of them. The two of them just throwing down at Grambling. 1988. My parents and I were at the game, and you know what? You know what happened that evening? It was bad for Grambling. Lewis Tillman broke Walter Payton's school record on Grambling that evening in 1988. That was Sean Gregory was quarterback.
Yeah, I was about to say that those were some dominant Jackson teams.
Daryl Jones.
Yeah.
Darian Connor. Yeah. I didn't mean to go off topic.
Yeah, we're getting ready to repeat the W.C. Gordon era, Mr. Ford.
Yeah,
W.C. Gordon was head coach during time. We got to know W.C. Gordon. My parents, my family, and I got to know him quite well while he was on his side.
Yeah, he also, at one time he was the only coach that beat Grambling 3 years in a row.
Oh man, he was taking to Coach Rob. Coach Rob got him. Coach Rob got him in '89 over in Jackson, but they came back in '90. Sean Gregory's senior season, they beat Grambling. That was Coach Gordon. Coach Gordon getting close to his last season was in 1991, and he was athletic director at Jackson State. Show you how old I am, you all. I'll be 50 this year. I remember all that from junior high school. I remember back in elementary school with Jackson State with John McKenzie and Jackie Walker, my guy from my hometown, one of my friends.
Yeah, Chris Burkett was with them.
Yeah, Jackie Walker and I talk daily on the phone. Yeah,
Jackie was a stud, man. I saw.
So does Grambling get to be in the top 10?
No.
Damn. Okay, take Grambling.
Jesus.
Prairie View. Can they be at number 6?
Yeah. Put Prairie View up there.
Prairie View.
Yeah, put Prairie View in there.
Hey man, that's WWE, man. Prairie View and Texas Southern. I want to see that.
They end up putting Texas Southern in there too.
Oh man, I want to see that WWE.
Let's put Texas Southern at 7 just for the We don't know really nothing about nothing, but let's put them up right next to
Hey,
each other.
that was Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. Woo! And here, and may rest in peace with Hulk Hogan. Yeah.
We don't fool
Okay.
with Hulk.
Yeah, I don't fool with Hulk. I used to like Hulk, but I started finding out the Terry Bollea personality. I said, yeah, I'm through with him as well. Ooh. May rest in peace. Yeah.
Dang, he felt the Delta Devil too. Good Lord.
So he just fighting everybody out here. Wait a minute.
Yeah, Wavy Day. Well, he was wild. I can tell you all about Wavy Day. Wavy Day used to fight a lot. He like say he in the ground and tiger knocked. They fought their heads came off fighting. Yeah, and he wasn't the only one.
What about Alcorn?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see him. I gotta see him.
Norfolk.
Yeah, Norfolk. You know they got to be in there somewhere.
Norfolk. Okay.
Yeah, Norfolk.
Norfolk. They play Towson, I think, this weekend.
Thursday night.
Yep.
That's a Thursday game.
FAMU can't lose this weekend. There is no such thing as FAMU losing this weekend. They gotta
win.
win.
Playing Howard. Oh man, if he loses, man, Cozy. Oh boy, they're gonna be all over Cozy. I wasn't sure if it's 220 quarterback. He better
Listen,
stay
you
away
know
from him.
The kid that's the starting quarterback for FAMU is from Atlanta. He went to Westlake High School.
Did you find some more information about him? Is he as advertised? Like, is he good?
They say he can really throw the football. They say he can throw the football. He went to Toledo, but he never played. And then he transferred to FAM. And so I think they say Cozy named him the starting quarterback. So we're going to watch him Saturday.
Cozy's doing all he can. Cozy's been running that portal, trying to save his job.
He got 0 college snaps. He's not. You know, last year FAMU brought in a seasoned quarterback, and
yeah, they did.
Yeah, you know, now this young man is very young.
Now DJ 85, you know you don't believe that. You know you don't believe that.
I think he does, Mr. Ford.
We think he definitely believes.
Howard?
He
you
definitely believes.
Sorry about that, Dr. Sorry about that, Dr. Tanisha.
I'm just saying that they're gonna come down to Miami, the Orange Blossom Classic, and they're gonna beat up FAMU in Miami.
And what happens if FAMU lose, Mr. Ford?
Oh man, Cozy better not show up at 220 quarterback club meeting on Wednesday.
It's gonna be ugly.
He better stay away from them.
Yeah, baby.
Coach Cozy said that he has an advantage over Howard in terms of the weather, possibly, even though it's not going to be as hot as it usually is. That the weather in Miami is suitable to FAMU because Howard's not used to playing in that type of weather.
I experienced that weather when in 2021 Orange Blossom Classic when I attended the game. Yeah, it was hot.
Yeah, I remember they were on television and the band members were falling out. Y'all remember that?
Oh yeah, in 2022.
Yeah, they showed the band members were falling out. I think FAMU had some kids that they fell out from exhaustion. They were so hot.
And you know, Graham fell out in Jackson.
When Jackson and FAMU played down in Miami, I don't know if it was the first year or the second year.
No, that's second. That was 2022.
Oh, I remember. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. I remember that.
I remember. It was real hot down there.
Yeah, I
was in the state went undefeated that season.
Yeah, I was in the boom during that year. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh,
some
Southern folks were so angry that they're saying call Marshall Faulk. What do you think?
No, I want a championship coach. I don't want no more apprentice, beginners, none of that. I want somebody who resume say they have won championships. If the resume don't say that, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. I ain't got time for gimmicks.
You know, Marshall Faulk from New Orleans. That's the reason why they're saying that.
What about Eddie Keaton?
He's from New Orleans. That's the reason why they're saying that he's from down there.
You saying Teddy Keaton is Southern?
Yeah.
Teddy Keaton. Teddy Keaton from Clark, Atlanta.
That would be the fire.
You know what he did at Allen and what he brought to Clark, Atlanta. Clark Atlanta hadn't been to the SIC championship game since the late 1970s. Yeah, he did something that they hadn't seen in a long time.
Southern should call Stump Mitchell and offer him the job.
He went down there before and stunk up the place.
They went down that route already. Yeah, Stump Mitchell. I remember when he came after Pete Richardson. He stunk the place up. They're not going down that route anymore.
That's how Dawson Odoms got the job. They got rid of Stump and made Dawson Odoms the interim coach.
Yeah, because Dawson Odoms was defense coordinator under Stump Mitchell, and they promoted him to head coach. Yeah.
Oh, they said imagine Southern losing the Valley this Saturday.
Yeah, Stump was defense coordinator. Dawson's defense coordinator on Stump. Yeah.
All right. Well, before we get out of here, I am going to pull up the SWAC schedule. As I stated before, this Thursday we are going to go over. We're going to do 3 teams this Thursday, y'all. So y'all got to get here on time because we're going to have 3 separate representatives, or maybe 2 separate representatives for each matchup.
Alabama A&M at the bottom.
And damn, that's a lot of things that I got to put together.
NCCU. You got NCCU.
All right. We're going to go ahead and make your bets on who do you think is going to win this weekend.
Wait, so who's all
and then we're going to close it out
weekend?
Okay.
Yeah, so we've got the Alcorn Braves at, dang, that thing is little. You can't even see it. Hang on, let me see if I can get a better picture.
They playing against Demons? Wait a minute.
Yeah, they playing against Natchitoches, Louisiana. They're going to Natchitoches, Louisiana. Yeah, that's south of me. That's right there by Shreveport. That's south of Shreveport.
I ain't trying to be funny, but that sounds scary, don't it? You got the
Devils. We already got Devils over here. Now we got Demons.
I've been to Northwestern State. That's where Ed Orgeron went to school. Former LSU coach. That's his alma mater. Northwestern State.
Drayden said something smart.
What do you say?
Tea after dark.
Yeah, that's where Ed Orgeron went to school.
All right, there we go. That's as good as it's gonna get, y'all. All right, so we got Alcorn Braves at Northwestern. Who y'all got? I'm taking Alcorn State.
I say Alcorn on that one.
Northwestern is bad. Y'all go ahead and put it in
Northwestern
the chat.
Still developing. They're still trying to develop a team after being
Alcorn. I just got one thing to say: shake the devil off. Shake them off.
Shake the devil off.
That's why Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame is located in Natchitoches. Yeah.
Shake the devil off. All right. Alabama State.
Shake the devil.
Who you got?
UAB. UAB.
Jay, who you got?
I'm a pull for the Hornets.
I think UAB.
Mr. Ford, who you got?
I'm pulling for the Hornets, but I think UAB should be favored. Yeah, I'm pulling for Alabama State.
For the Alabama State Hornets. Y'all going too slow. We running through these. Miss Natasha said Alcorn. Big Bama State. They're going to sting them. All right. Wildcats versus FIU.
FIU.
Mr. Ford, who you think gonna win between Bethune-Cookman and FIU?
Willie Simmons.
FIU.
Willie Simmons.
Yeah,
is that Willie Simmons' team?
Yeah.
The Panthers.
Pitbull Stadium.
Leave the SWAC and then go ahead and schedule a whole bunch of SWAC schools. He's trifling for that.
Yeah, he's gonna be playing at Pitbull Stadium, named after Pitbull.
Willie gone. Willie gone.
Why would he do that?
Money.
He said he's still
that bag
and whoop on SWAC. He made a big Willie. He gone, Willie!
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree,
It's
Mr. Ford,
messy,
on this
Mr.
one.
Ford.
I'm gonna have to agree, Mr.
That's
Ford, on this one.
messy.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
FIU.
schedule no money game with him. You done left the SWAC. Don't be trying to play us still.
Pitbull. Yeah, Pitbull Stadium down in Miami.
All right. You know they probably only paying 150,000. They ain't got money like that, do they?
Oh, Pitbull. Pitbull.
All right, we got the mighty Hampton Pirates versus the HBCU reigning national champions Jackson State Tigers. Mr. Ford, who you got?
TC Taylor.
Your alma mater. I think your all's alma mater is going to win it. They're in Jackson.
Natchez Seminary. Next.
Jackson College, Jackson State University.
Yeah, well, Jackson State
just
College. My folks went to school at Grambling. Yeah, Grambling College during that time. Yeah.
If you are in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, we are having a watch party on Saturday at 3:00. At Jack and Jill's over there off Billy Graham. I'm so
Billy
excited
Graham.
about this watch party.
I know that area.
It's not gonna be just Jackson State. It's gonna be the Jackson State Metro Charlotte chapter, and it's also going to be the Hampton alumni chapter there. So that's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a joint watch.
I imagine y'all do have a lot of Hamptonian alumni there in those areas, like Atlanta and Charlotte, along that area.
Yeah, so it's going to be a joint get together at 3:00.
And to anybody who's going to the Hampton game this weekend, don't forget that next day on Sunday is the HBCU Labor Day Classic Battle of the Bands.
Okay.
And
on Sunday.
The event starts at 6:00, and tickets are still on sale right now. For the general admission is still on sale for $29. So,
okay.
If you don't have anything to do that weekend, go ahead and get your tickets for that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you can get your tickets at HBCULaborDayClassic.com.
Okay.
Okay, next, the Rattlers versus the FAMU Rattlers versus the Howard Bison. Y'all go ahead and put who you think gonna win in the chat.
Kamala Harris University. Next.
Oh, Thomas Rankin said you can get 20% off if you use the code TheILove. Is that true?
Oh yeah. That is true.
I think Florida A&M is going to win it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm praying UAPB. Why would they only get paid $75,000? You would have $575,000 to get beat to sleep by a school that spent $55 million on NIL.
Oh, NIL. Talking about Texas Tech. They paying that much. Yeah, Texas Tech NIL university.
Why would you even play that?
That's barely 1%.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense. You see all these folks in here saying Howard?
Howard? Oh gosh. Howard?
Dre, stop being messy. Dre, stop being messy.
I think Florida A&M. I think
Howard gonna win. Ooh, when Ed say Howard, it's a mess. Y'all don't mess with the Rattlers like that. Ooh.
Hey, if like I said, if they lose, if Florida A&M loses that game, I wouldn't show up at the 220 quarterback club meeting on Wednesdays. No.
Howard,
you don't want to get insulted by. You don't want to be assaulted by the elderly.
Ooh, win today.
Yes.
Win today.
I know automatically Dr. Kanisha is going to say that's her alma mater. You say Howard.
Listen, I was told that Howard has a new offensive coordinator, and they might possibly also have a quarterback sitting in the wings.
So who you got, Mr. Ford?
FAMU.
I have FAMU.
He's a FAMU homer. Alabama A&M Bulldogs versus the Razorbacks. I don't even think we need to.
Oh Jesus!
No.
Yeah,
Arkansas.
next,
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
next.
Prayers and thoughts. I have thoughts for some
Yeah.
prayers.
Arkansas. Yeah.
At least make it a
That's a big
competitive.
Jaguar.
At least make it a competitive
Jaguars.
loss. At least.
Versus the Delta Devils.
Southern. And the thing about it, Terrence Graves, if you lose this game, there are going to be plenty calls to U-Haul coming to your house. I'm just
week
being
one?
honest. I like you, brother. You have to watch. Hey, you have to watch. Southern Knights don't play. I know about Southern. I knew about Southern before a lot of these people were born. Man, they don't play with you. They fire you in a minute. And you have a board of supervisors down there. They don't play.
Are y'all being serious when y'all say Valley gonna whoop up on them?
I have Southern
they woke up on FAMU.
I have Southern pick, but you have to watch. You do have to watch Valley because a lot of people have been saying Valley. Think Valley could do it. Like I said, if that happens, I think there will be a lot of calls to U-Haul down in Baton Rouge because they don't play down there. That board and yet that board of supervisor, one guy on there, that guy does not play. He didn't want Graves from the start.
Well, I don't know if you guys knew this, but the tickets for FAMU versus Jackson State are out, and they're basically trying to isolate the band from the fans. You know how usually Jackson State usually sits by the band, like when we go to away games. They're making it so that we can't even get access to it. And the tickets are almost sold out. So if you're planning on going to that particular game, y'all better get y'all tickets. There's only a couple of tickets left.
Which game is that again?
The FAMU versus Jackson State in Tally.
Oh, no wonder. That's down in Tallahassee. Tell what
They're like basically take all the tickets. There's not that many seats.
That sound like them down there.
Okay,
I guess
so
it is only.
So you said they're doing what again, Tamona?
Yeah, that sound okay.
They like placed our band in one place, and then the tickets that they have available for Jackson State fans is in a whole nother place, like across from them.
Wait, so where they got it? Where they got the boom seated at?
So Jay.
Oh man.
Wait, where is
Jay's
that? I
on
don't
the
see
home
it.
side.
Oh.
You need to.
Oh boy.
Wait, Dre said that's where they
That's
put
ain't no more
every
tickets
away
left.
band at.
I'm trying to fill up. Yeah.
Okay, so that
FAMU's
means
trying
that
to
y'all
fill
need to
up.
buy an H. See,
Oh, yeah,
there's
they
only
did.
like
That's true. They do. That's where they sit all the way.
that's the only amount of tickets left near the band.
Well, I
You
mean,
see
it ain't gonna
that?
matter anyway, because the boom gonna blow the house down anyway, so it don't matter.
I'm
You said it doesn't matter?
I'll leave advanced stuff to you all.
Dre, let me finish this, y'all, because good Lord. Do you see what Dre put?
Unfortunately, I did.
You don't need to talk about the UAPB Lions. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
Prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Yes. NIL is going to win that one. That's what I predicted.
Maybe they just do the
this is a
playbook.
big one.
I don't know.
Panthers. Panthers versus the Prairie View Panthers versus Texas Southern. I got Texas
WWE.
Southern.
Megan Thee Stallion
Well,
University next.
I think
Megan Thee Stallion University, is that Texas Southern? Because she went to
Texas
both.
Southern. She's a graduate of Texas Southern, but I think Prairie View.
She did. Oh yeah, she did go to both. She went to one and finished at the other. So yeah,
she
that's
finished
right.
with Texas Southern.
So who you got, Chuck? You got Texas Southern?
I have. I'm gonna go out and say Prairie View on this one. I just want to see this WWE.
Come on.
I want to see WWE between those two coaches. That's what I call it, WWE. I think Prairie View is going to win.
Coach
So
Dish
this,
over
so
me.
this the Heidi Classic, Tamona, because you went to both, because you went to both schools.
Lord.
There are a lot of people that saying Texas Southern. I've been hearing, yeah, Texas Southern's team. You have to watch it. They said they're a dark horse, but we would see when that ball is kicked off and snapped on downs. What's going to occur on this coming Saturday?
See, they
Well,
being messy.
Chris did say that he was gonna punch him in the mouth again, so
Yeah,
I would like to see
when
it.
that ball is kicked. Yeah, we want to see it. Yeah, they're talking it, but we want to see it from both. Both coaches are talking, but we want to see it.
Hey, we
Mr.
want to
Ford,
see it.
who you got?
Prairie.
He ain't gonna let up off of all that. I'm glad that it's we only are 4 or 5 days away. Come on, hurry up and get here because I need to know: are you really like that, or are you just talking? Langston Lions versus Grambling. Who you got, Mr. Ford?
Grambling.
I have Grambling. But you have to watch a school like Langston. There's something, Quentin Morgan. We don't know what he has up his sleeve there. Being
My take is
realistic,
about to be controversial.
and but I think it's going to be Grambling. But like I said, Langston's team you have to look out for. They've beaten Grambling that's in the past. But we don't know what they have now. And like I said, Quentin Morgan's not a bad coach. But we will see on that over in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Hey Dre, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, me and Dre on the same page right
You
now.
have to watch Langston. But
The
I
football
am
team
predicting
and the
Graham,
man
but you
gonna
have to watch
win.
Langston.
All right, y'all.
Oh yeah, speaking of Langston, they will be in Jackson on Sunday as well.
Oh, okay.
They be going everywhere. That Langston band travels. Where's Langston located at? Because they've been traveling.
That's in Langston, Oklahoma. That's where they had a guy that played with the Dallas Cowboys on the championship team back in the '70s named Thomas Hollywood Henderson that played at Langston. Yeah, they've had some good ones, and a guy that and hey, go and look at the Harlem Globetrotters history. They had a guy Marcus Haynes that they talk about. That's where he went to school. He went to Langston. And like I said, Thomas Hollywood Henderson played football there. Dallas Cowboys linebacker, great.
Where are they getting all this money from?
Yeah, that's in Oklahoma. That's only HBCU in Oklahoma.
Well, they got that land grant money over there.
They traveling more than the SWAC teams.
Yeah, that's only HBCU in Oklahoma. Yeah.
Langston coach played at JSU for a hot minute.
Yeah, Quentin Morgan. Yeah, he's not a bad coach. And you have to watch those teams like Langston. We don't know like I said, we don't know what they have up their sleeve, but I am predicting Grambling.
Well, if Langston wins,
Mickey Joseph better win it. Mickey might be on the. I like him. He could be on the hot seat. Yeah.
Some of these games, boy, I know that's stressful. Week 1, you already on the hot seat. That cannot be a good feeling for your coach.
Hey, look at your school, Jackson State. See, they don't play that Jackson State, FAMU, Southern, and those are pressure cooker jobs. North Carolina A&T, they don't play.
Why would you even want to work there at those types of schools unless you knew you could win?
Graham needs to give people a chance, but even Graham has gotten, I think, because they've seen what Coach Eddie Robinson built at that school, and that they say, hey, look, we have a national brand here. Much is expected. That's what has occurred. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dr. Kanisha said that Langston brought a good crowd to Texas a couple of days ago.
Langston, maybe we need to schedule them for.
Langston's not you have to watch him. Yeah.
Didn't Langston used to be in the SWAC?
No, Langston was, I think years back, I think they were a SWAC school. I think they were a part of the SWAC at one time in history. I think they were a SWAC school and but they end up people fall out of SWAC. Prairie, the only one left from the beginnings of the SWAC. They're the oldest member. The SWAC started in 1920.
I just hope that tuba player from Langston don't fall in Jackson on Sunday. A tuba player fell.
Lord. Oh, that's who that was. I thought that was Prairie View, something like that.
What happened when he fell?
Yeah, was heat? Was it heat? Stroke or something?
Oh no, they was doing a transition on the field, and then he tripped and fell.
Oh,
With that big ass tuba?
those tubas. Those tubas. I imagine holding it there. A young man. I know you played in the band at Jackson State. Did you play tuba? I imagine those things are heavy.
Oh, so that was PV. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy.
Dre said Langston was in the SWAC when Morgan State football was good at football. So in the 40s. When was Langston in there? Mr. Ford. When was Langston in the SWAC?
Yeah, in the 40s.
It goes back.
Yeah,
it goes back.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Langston. Okay, Dre. Okay.
Like I said, go back in history of the Harlem Globetrotters. You look at the Globetrotters history of Marcus Haynes that they talk about. That's where he went to school. He went to Langston. That's where he played college basketball.
Also, you remember the coach was named Zip Gales.
Zip Gales, yeah.
Zip Gales. He was the Morehouse graduate. He had the best
Morgan
program
State was a blue blood.
Yeah, Morgan State was a blue blood back then.
Yeah, Eddie Hurd and then Earl Banks came out.
Mr. Ford is awake, y'all. He's awake.
Yeah, he got to go to school tomorrow. And
Yeah, I know he's in education, and I know the children are back. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I know
Mr.
Mr.
Ford,
Ford
we'll
is in
see you on
education.
Thursday, okay?
Okay, y'all have a good night.
You take care, Mr. Ford.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Ford.
Okay, have a good one now.
Okay.
Y'all are messy. Over there talking about when that's always Dre. It's always Dre.
Yeah, I knew it was around the time. I knew they were in the SWAC at one time. And to think back in history of Langston and all those different schools that you see in the NAIA today, and those church supported schools like Wiley and all of them. Yeah, like I said, Prairie is the only one that's left from the origins of the SWAC, and like I say, it started in 1920.
I can't wait to see all the marching machines new pieces this weekend. Who is the marching machine?
Tell me, the marching music machine of the Mid-South, that's UAPB M4.
Oh, okay.
That's the marching music machine of the Mid-South. I know the band director, John Graham. I know his assistants too as well. There's some nice people. I struck up friendships with them. There are a lot of them from Monroe that play from my hometown that played at UAPB's band and played football in the past there because they recruited heavily out of Monroe, Louisiana.
Wait, which marching machine y'all talking about? Cause it's a lot of machines out there. So there's
I know the marching
Valley.
music.
There's
I know they call it mean. They call it Mean Green marching machine at Valley.
Yeah, them. Then you got A&T's marching
A&T is the blue and gold marching machine. And that's the blue and gold. I know the band director. I'm acquainted with him, Dr. Kenneth Ruff.
And then you got Miles. They the purple marching machine.
Miles, yeah, that's Willie Snipes. Willie Snipes, the band director there.
It's another school they call the blue marching machine.
Okay. Like I said, I know M4 with the UAPB. Like I said, John Graham is the band director. John Graham is not a HBCU alumnus. He's a alumnus of University of Central Arkansas.
Wait, who?
The band director at UAPB, John Graham. He's an alumnus of University of Central Arkansas. By the way, he made history at Central High School in Little Rock. You know the Little Rock Nine. He made history back in the 70s. He was the first black drum major at Central High School in Little Rock. That's what he's an alumnus of.
Oh,
yes.
You be giving us all the history, all the
you and Mr. Ford.
Yeah, I know him. We know him quite well. Yeah, he made history at Central back in the 70s. And by the way, one of his classmates, former head coach at University of Arkansas, Houston Nutt. Houston Nutt played at Central. Nutt was a quarterback on the state championship teams. Yeah.
867 viewers on ABC is terrible.
Yeah, 1976 alumnus of Central High, Mr. Graham is. Yeah.
867,000. Weren't we doing like millions last year? Didn't we do 1.2 million or something like that? It was
Yeah.
FAMU.
Those viewers, I watched them.
867,000.
Yeah, I sent it to you on your DM on Twitter.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's
what we gonna do to fix it, because ABC is, well, I will say this. Well, no, there's just no excuse because it was on ABC. Like that's easy access right there.
I watched many games. I watched Nicholls State upset University Incarnate Word, and I watched Kansas State and Iowa State in Dublin, Ireland. I gave me some football to watch before the MEAC SWAC challenge. I'm a sports jockey.
Oh, they're saying that we weren't head-to-head competition in prime time like this season. So it's not that bad.
And I watched the high school, national ranked high schools play as well, and they were on ESPNs.
We still did better than the other FCS team that we went up against.
Yeah.
So I think that, it says UC Davis versus Mercer on ESPN drew.
Yeah, UC Davis and Mercer. I watched some of that game. Yeah.
Kansas State versus Iowa State on ESPN drew 4 million.
Yeah, I watched that one.
North Carolina Central versus Southern on ABC drew an average of 867,000. I thought that the North Carolina Central versus Southern was also on ESPN3.
It was on ABC. I didn't know it was on ESPN3. Yeah. They all in that. They under the same umbrella. I know about Disney. I know Walt Disney owns them.
Man, Disney on everything.
Oh yeah, Walt Disney is taking over so much.
They just bought Hulu.
I will see you guys on Thursday at between 9 and 9:15. We should be finishing up on that UAB game. Hopefully they'll be competitive and they'll be able to stay healthy. And
that's that's 9:15 Eastern time, right?
Right, Eastern time.
If I don't go to bed, I don't have to do Mr. Ford. Go to bed.
You up late night tonight. But
yeah, I'm up late tonight. You know, I just happen to fall asleep at any time.
Right. So it's Jackson State versus Hampton. I have confirmed I have a special guest for that live, and I'm excited about that one. So we'll be doing the same format that I did with Prairie, where I got four or five players and they have 4 or 5 players, and we line up and talk about it. And then FAMU versus Howard. Child, I don't know any Howard content creators. Dr. Kanisha, do you have anybody that's covering your football team from Howard?
Yeah, ask her and Erica. I wonder, do they have any?
Well, he's not a content creator, but he is a Howard alum. But I don't know if y'all.
Does he cover football?
Yeah,
he does. DM me that day. Just DM me that. We'll have that conversation off of the live. If you guys know of any content creaters,
he covers football, but
no, Jay.
I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me later. Tell me off screen. But if you guys know of any not content creators, folks that know football for their particular team that could represent for FAMU, Howard. Who's the other two? Does anybody know about PV? Oh, Dr. Kanisha.
Well,
does anybody know any content creators for PV?
Lionel probably know.
We only know one. We only know one.
No, we're not getting
No.
I've been asking.
I was gonna say too, but I don't think he does that. I don't know.
Ed, you cannot speak on the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, Lionel from my hometown. He's from Monroe. He's from Monroe, Louisiana. I remember Lionel. He's grown up, and I listened to him cutting up. I didn't know he was like that. Started watching him.
The train has left the station, and we're not selling any more tickets. I think Dr. Kanisha became an Alabama. If I remember correctly, I think she committed to Alabama State.
Yeah,
ain't that right, Dr. Kanisha?
She committed to the wrong school.
I seen her commit to Alabama State. She's talking about some swarm. Warm as one, Dr. Kanisha.
Boy, Alabama State, Alabama, boy.
All right, so we'll see. But you know how Mr. Ford is. Boy, if Blue come up here, Mr. Ford gonna ask Blue about 20 minutes worth of questions.
Oh, Dr. Kanisha said she's enrolled. She's enrolled.
She is a part. She is a Hornet baby. Okay, Dr. Kanisha.
That's a nice camp. That's a beautiful camp and a nice stadium.
Oh God.
Two and a possible, Brandy.
I don't know anybody for Texas Southern. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let me see if Coach Brian gonna come on here for 20 minutes. Don't leave the snakes at home.
Oh, isn't Alcorn playing this weekend too?
Are you going to? Have you ever interviewed John Grant, Tamona?
No, I have not.
Yeah, John Grant. It'd be great if you can interview him. Just he's interesting to talk to. You know, he's I know he's that's Dave's fellow alumnus. I know he's a North Carolina A&T alumnus.
Wait, John Grant, you talking about
I'll have to reach out to him.
It's about the Celebration Bowl director?
Yeah, he's an A&T alumnus.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, G Boom said we got a spot for you here at Prairie View. Look at them trying to recruit her. Anyway, we're gonna get it together. So this Thursday will be it'll be fun, you know. Yeah, we'll get down to the football business.
Yeah.
Jet sweeps and all. 4-2-5 defense. Yeah, 4-2-5.
And remember, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
What? See you on Thursday, y'all.
All right, y'all have a great Labor Day. Y'all be safe out here because things are happening so quickly, and you know we want to live to from 25 on and beyond. And I know that each day is not guaranteed, but just live each day to its fullest. As you know, we're approaching week 1 of football season, and just be safe out there.
Amen. May the Lord watch.
Indeed.
Between me and thee while we're absent.
One from another.
Amen. I will see you guys on Thursday.
All right. You all take care.
I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when I look around, and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. The clouds hang low. I can hardly see the road. I ask the question, Lord. Lord, why so this day? But He knows what's best for me. Although my weary eyes, they can't see. So I'll just say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain. But He is so good to me.
So I just say thank you, Lord. I won't complain. That's been so good to me. He's been good to me. More than this.